It's a hot one today, guys. We're out here at the driving range, and this is interesting. So I'm looking at the price of gold. I'm also looking at the price of gold miners. And typically what you might notice is if the price of gold, say, shot up to $5,000, you're going to see gold miners follow suit. What's happening, though, is that not all stocks are responding that way. And there's a variety of reasons for that. Some of them are financial reasons and performance reasons of the underlying company. But if gold shoots up to $5,000 an ounce, you would expect a leveraged return against the best gold mining stocks out there. And so when I'm looking at opportunities in the market right now, I'm thinking to myself, first of all, what pays a dividend that's also a gold miner? Because there are loopholes in the system to get paid from things like gold royalties and also gold mining dividend stocks. So these are all things that I would consider if you're looking at how to increase your net worth over time, increase your income, and produce a hedge against inflation, much like real estate. So real estate, gold mining stocks, and yes, you can own the physical metal if you want to save some money and store your value. That's fine. But personally, I'd rather invest in something that cash flows, right? So I'd also want to look at growth opportunities, though. And that's where, on this channel, we talk about growth opportunities. So we don't just talk about cash flow. Most of the time we don't, actually. In fact, I have a separate channel for that. I'll leave the link below if you're interested in talking more about cash flow. But at the same time, we have to look at gold mining stocks as a collective whole relative to the price of gold. Also silver miners, and then kind of categorize those into junior mining stocks, in terms of what they're actually mining: gold, silver. Some of them are copper miners. Rio Tinto is a big iron ore and copper producer. So basically, it's a view of the driving range. But basically, if you're looking at the price of gold and silver relative to gold mining stocks, just remember, not all the stocks are going to move in conjunction with the price of gold and silver. You have to look at the specific financials and performance ratios and everything else of those stocks. And a lot of those stocks that are able to pay dividends are going to be those companies that you really want to invest in, because they're the ones that not only can provide you with leveraged growth to the price of gold, but also through the return of dividends. And if you reinvest the dividends, you can still get a great return. But also on the flip side, you have the junior miners, which the junior miners can do pretty well in terms of, let's say doing a 5X or a 10X. We've seen these moves in the past with a lot of these junior miners, and it can happen again. So with that being said, this is going to be a short video today. I'm going to get back to hitting some balls in this ridiculous heat before it gets too hot. I want to finish this bucket up and get out of here. But with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I think gold and silver miners, and also like Rio Tinto, all those different types of larger miners, you can do a mix of smaller and larger miners if you want, but at the end of the day, there's going to be a lot of opportunities with those types of assets, I think, especially if gold hits $5,000 an ounce. And I think that'll happen sooner rather than later. And I think when we see that, you're going to start to see some big moves in these miners. So keep an eye on them, and let me know if you guys want me to create like a watch list or something in the comments with some gold and silver mining stocks on it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And hope you guys are staying cool out there. Have a great rest of your day, and we will see you in the next one.